What is up, guys? Evildoersarm here today, and today I have for you a video where we're going to be looking at an alternate way to get legendary elements and jewels. This works for both of them. It is through the Hongmoon store, but not in the way you think before you get away too far. So as you know, there's the daily specials in the Hongmoon store. Every day they update this, and some days they have different items, and other days they have different items. But we're looking specifically at the days that you have a legendary element or a legendary jewel in the Hongmoon store. So, on days when the legendary elements or legendary jewels are in the Hongmoon store, right, they're in here and you can purchase them. If you head on over to the Hongmoon coin tab, you can actually purchase the same items for Hongmoon coins. And if you wanted to go ahead and purchase all 10 of them that always come into the stock, it's going to set you back 362 Hongmoon coins. Which, how do you get Hongmoon coins? If you're a newer player and you don't know what Hongmoon coins are, or if you're just wondering in general, is there an easier way or a better way? Well, you can get them from Brilliant Venture tokens, which you get randomly from completing daily challenges. The other way to get them, though, is through the currency exchange menu on the F9 menu, and apparently I can't have both of these open at the same time, so we're just going to go ahead and hit F9. So on the currency exchange menu, you're going to see a whole bunch of different places listed, so once again you hit F9 to get to this menu. On this you can see that the current minimum price is 217, or 2 gold and 17, or 2.17 Hongmoon coins per gold. So what you're going to want to do is head over to the Sales Registration tab, and at the Sales Registration tab you will see that you can list your gold for anything between the 1.82 to 3.0 sale price range. With that being said, you're going to want to hover around the lower end of the spectrum, that way your gold gets purchased. So as we can see, it's at 2.2 now, that 2.17 got sold on. So what we're going to want to do is put up an amount of gold that is equivalent to making the 362 HM coin that we need, or the Hongmoon coin. Once again, if we went ahead and showed you that clicking on those, you needed 362 HM coin. So your price for N coin that you're going to need is going to be 403. Will net you 362 Hongmoon coins. So at that point, so you got your price N coin here, what you got to do is find a gold rate that meets inside of that range. So I believe I did the math earlier, and it comes out to 200 flat should put you within that range. It puts you at that 2.02, which is probably enough to get sold, especially with the people getting sold at 220, but you're going to have to play with that amount of money. So it actually could vary anywhere from 220 at the 1.82 range, or 223, I think. Yeah, 222. 222, okay, I can't type. 222 at the 1.82, which is the minimum sale price. And if it is actually higher, then I believe it is like 184. Yeah, that unit price of 2.2 is 184. So anywhere from 184 to 222 gold to make this purchase. So you're looking at an average of 200 gold for this purchase to buy these legendary elements. So 200 gold might seem like a lot, especially since on the Dragon Express menu, especially since on the legendary elements you can see that you've got them for 10 gold apiece. But the options here to purchase these also include soul stones and sacred crystals, or if you go through the F9 menu, and since I don't want that open, if we go through the transmute menu, and we go ahead and transmuted these suckers, you would see that you also need soul stones and fusion powders and element powders, which are all things you have to farm otherwise. So you don't want to have to be farming, or let's say you don't want to farm or whatever. And regardless, the difference in gold between these doing this element powder versus jewel powder method versus actually just purchasing them outright is about a gold if you have the sacred crystals. But anyway, we're going to skip over that little bit of math, and we're just actually going to look at this example here since they are so comparable. The difference here is 5 soul stones and the 15 sacred crystals between these two options, but you also need to farm a crap load for the legendary elements and jewels. So once again, we're just going to use this because it is simple math and it makes life easier. Anyway, so 30 soulstone crystals, and you are getting 10 of these, so you're getting 300 soulstone crystals worth of stuff. Obviously, if you have 300 soulstone crystals, this doesn't apply to you, but if you were going to have to buy all those soulstone crystals at the current gold price, that is going to set you back 210 gold worth of soulstone crystals. That is a crazy amount of money. So that brings your total cost here for this legendary elements, and once again, I'm omitting sacred crystals because they drop so frequently and there's not much you can do with them. But your total tally here is 310 gold worth of materials and items that you need to purchase to go ahead and get these 10 legendary elements if you were to, once again, to buy everything outright. So that means that purchasing them off of the Hongmoon store here by using the F9 menu, trading your currency in and going ahead and purchasing them or picking them up is a more efficient way, or a cost-saving method when compared to actually purchasing the items off the market and then trading them in for legendary elements themselves. You'll be saving 100 gold if you were to go ahead and buy everything. Now, same thing with these elements as well, since we'll go ahead and show those. In the transmute menu, it requires 25 soulstone crystals because you need 5 elements. 5 times 5 is 25 soulstone crystals, which is 250, which is slightly less. You would only need 180 additional gold, so 280 gold. So if you were to go ahead and farm element powders for your entire life, or purchase the Aura Column weapons from a weapon merchant and salvage them, as well as farm up soul shields for the rest of your life, or just buy them off the marketplace, you'll be looking at a savings of still 60 gold to just go ahead and trade in on the F9 menu and do it in this manner. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend this method. If you're going to go ahead and try and get legendary elements, if you're trying to get them to upgrade your Raven weapon or your whatever weapon you're trying to upgrade, really, it is a huge cost savings, a huge time savings to just go ahead and use the F9 menu, trade your currency in for the gold, and then swap it and purchase the legendary elements. Anyway, guys, I hope you find this video useful. Once again, this applies to legendary elements or legendary jewels. It really applies to just about anything in this game. If you wanted to go ahead and compare the prices, for example, the Moonstone crystals here, currently going for 5.78 gold on the marketplace and 5 Hong Moon coins if you went ahead and clicked on that menu. Once again, would set you back like 2 gold. So you'd be saving a ton of money once again, even with things like Moonstone crystals. So you always want to be looking for things like this to try and make your life a little bit easier. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found the video useful, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.